Las Vegas is still under a cyber attack. This is day 8 and something very weird is going on, so listen to the end. First, the community is coming together in the way that only Vegas can. But the technology at MGM Resorts is still down. Their website is mostly a shell for frequently asked questions. The apps are down, but services on property are fully operational. You can see a show, go to the spa, eat at a restaurant. Internal hotel operations are back up, so check-in and check-out is running much faster and much more smoothly. There is still evidence everywhere that things are down, and you still have to be hand paid if you wish to cash out. But the rumor is they refuse to pay the ransom and they're rebuilding from scratch, and we should applaud that. Allegedly, ticket in, ticket out will be back up tomorrow. They've called call center employees back in. But here's the weird stuff that's going on. Yesterday, Venetian had a mass outage. Today, everything is down at Harrah's. Both properties are saying, nothing to see here, this is a fluke. I'll put more details to discuss in the comments. We still have bonus free parking. Make sure...
Like you lost another one.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Zen Lounge. I'm filming part 2 to my previous video about the Las Vegas cyber attacks. I'm live on the scene here in Las Vegas, and we're going to go deeper into it. I'm going to start this video off first, teach you guys how to prepare if an event like this ever happens in your city and critical infrastructure or even the power grid gets cyber attacked, what you're going to want to have, what items you're going to want to have, and what you want to know, so that way you're totally prepared. You can stay cozy in these type of situations. So number one, which is a basic, is, and when we're talking about emergency preparedness, is have food. There's a good chance if a cyber attack ever took out critical infrastructure that we wouldn't be able to pay for groceries. For example, credit card machines will go down, and you're going to want to have at least 30 days worth of non-perishable foods stocked up in your pantry. That's key. Also, you're going to want to have a full tank of gas. In the event that your credit cards do not work, you'll also not be able to use them at the pumps. And there has been events where the cyber attackers have attacked the actual gas pipelines. Back in 2021, the Colonial Pipeline actually got hacked. Shh. My show. So back in 2021, the Colonial Pipeline actually got hacked. But even if it wasn't an attack on the gas pipeline, you could still, have issues with getting gas, long lines, prices go up, etc. So you're going to want to have a full tank of gas. You're going to want to have cash on hand. Like I said, if there was ever a cyber attack on the banking system, you're not going to be able to use their services. And you're going to want to have traditional cash to be able to pay for certain items in this time period. You're going to want to have an emergency communication plan. Make sure you have all your family's contact information, their addresses, and a plan on how you're going to communicate if this event happens. What will you guys do to all have a meetup location, etc. We're going to have a plan. So items that people always, underrate in these types of situations is lighting. We're going to have flashlights. If we have flashlights, you need batteries, candles. These are items that you want to have backup power. Water, lots and lots of water. You might even want to consider investing in water filtration system through your house, because there has been incidents where cyber attackers have got to water treatment centers. So water, like a bunch of water stocked up too, like gallons of water is important. Heating and cooling. Remember in Texas not too long ago when people's electricity went down, they had no heaters during the winter, freezing cold. Whenever there's heating and cooling problems, it's never when it's 70 degrees and tropical, right? It's always when it's either really cold or really hot. So you want to have heating or cooling solutions, especially depending on where you're located in the world. For the communication with your family, maybe a walkie-talkie, a radio will be important, and an emergency supply backpack is important. Also, guns and ammo. Remember what happened in 2020? If there's a cyber attack, the supply chain can be affected, and all of our important livelihood items can be affected in these incidents. Toilet paper was one of them where the supply chain got messed up. People couldn't get toilet paper. People laughed, made it memes, joked. But also, guns and ammo were very hard to get during the previous lockdowns. Guns and ammo were very hard. I remember specifically. The supply chain was messed up with them, so you want to consider having guns and ammo loaded up before these crisis moments. So I read through all of it. We're going to go deeper into this topic of cyber attacks. There were more. The International Crime Court was attacked. We're going to talk about that and more. So stick around. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.
Well, hello. It's Vegas Police, and this is Harrah's Las Vegas right now. Sunday, September 17th at 6 p.m. The lights are out here. I have no idea why. Obviously, with the lights out, the machines are dead. People are just sitting around. With everything that's been going on in Las Vegas, you have to wonder if this is related to anything else that has been going on in Las Vegas. We'll try and keep you posted. We have people on the ground here, but I actually have no idea whether or not this is a cyber attack. But I guess in the next few hours, we'll find out. Is this just a power failure? It could be, but people are on edge here in Las Vegas. And as you can see, this is very unusual. I've been in quite a few casinos, and you rarely see something like this. But who knows? It may just be something random, but we'll find out. People are just sitting. I'm assuming that most of them have money in the machines. And that's why nobody is moving. We're moving around here trying to figure it out. Nothing is happening. It's dark. Harrah's Las Vegas. Vegas Police.
Never seen this. Every machine is out.
So now I'm going to show you guys why they don't really even care. MGM's losing millions per day. This is by the Las Vegas Review-Journal. MGM reports it's losing as much as $8.4 million in revenue every single day until it fixes the problems caused by the ongoing cyber attack, according to gaming industry analyst David Katz. So David Katz reported that they're losing $8.4 million a day. And let me show you why Vegas does not even care. So gaming analyst Jordan Bender says MGM Resorts revenues losses could be covered by a $200 million cyber insurance policy that covers ransom payments and business interruption. Some experts believe that the cyber attack could eventually cost MGM much more than that, but right now it's still less. So right now, all this could be covered by their insurance policy. And that would lead me to believe even more that this is, an elite job, because they don't even have to lose. They have an insurance policy covering basically everything that's happening. And more people are talking about it. This accounts as how insane cyber attack on Vegas, MGM. It's not a bigger story. We're covering it here in the Zen Lounge. Also today, this isn't the only cyber attack that's going on. So the cybersecurity incident hits the International Criminal Court. And the International Criminal Court Tuesday said it was affected by basically a cyber attack. And what's funny about it is, so International Criminal Court says cybersecurity incident affected its information system last week. And this is the same exact logo as Caesar's Palace. If you look at Caesar's Palace, they also have, move my screen, Caesar's Palace also has the same logo. Both were affected by cyber security incidents this week. It also went over to other firms. Okta is another firm that was affected, connected to them. And Okta is a firm with 17,000 customers around the world. They provide identity services such as multi-factor authentication to users. And multiple breaches were basically identified on their website. So there's been all types of cybersecurity incidents that have been going on, and it's a lot bigger, and no one's really reporting a lot of these incidences that are happening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the section I had on how to be prepared if something really big were to go down, like on the banking system or on the power grid side of things, because you're going to want to be prepared if one of those situations happen. So having some more clips for you guys to watch. So thank you guys. Remember, if you guys have been enjoying my videos, you have not yet subscribed, I'm very close to hitting a goal of 10,000 subscribers. So what are you doing? Stop what you're doing right now. Push subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Show some love on these videos. There's no ads ever. And, you know, what's the worst that could happen by subscribing to this channel? So subscribe and enjoy the rest of this video.
The dark winter came after the first pandemic, and while everybody was paralyzed from fear of the virus, we had something far greater that we were unprepared for. Cyber Polygon was the largest cyber attack ever to be executed. The world's internet was collapsed intentionally, and all of our rights to information were cut off. Banking, medical records, all databases were heavily attacked. Power grids were shut down, businesses were finished. Economies collapsed, forcing us closer and closer to the Great Reset. Most were not prepared for this annihilation, and were now frozen within the illusion of democracy. The puppets performed on stage, while we watched impassively. We had entered the dark winter without any awareness. When the attack finally came, it moved at lightning speed. The military were brought in to keep order on the streets, to assist the understaffed police. With the huge cut in funding, institutions broke down, resulting in a worldwide loss of confidence in government. People fought amongst themselves, and countries were close to a civil war. Many people died due to the civil unrest, and the casualties were out of control. The world was in a state of international emergency.
You had to fight for yourself over those years. Economies had fallen, and unless you were self-sufficient, obtaining food was difficult. People had relied so much on the old system that when the rug was pulled from under our feet, we didn't realize what had happened. We were not prepared for those months. They had brought the attack forward as the few of us who had awoken started to reveal the mechanics to this evil. The algorithms inside the control rooms had told them that they had to attack us now. People's stupidity and denial of truth kept the majority running in the gerbil wheel.